hold on. Need to move a couple of my things here. Move that a wee bit that way. It's just so that I can see the radar in the corner. Yeah. Beepity beep boop. Let me just check the audio really quick.
I'm glad you made it, Inquisitor. I fear they've already started the ritual.
Blood magic, I'd wager. You can smell it. Or see the corpses. You take point. I'll guard your backs.
Sounds good to me. Ow, ow, ow. So we need to do this wee bit first.
Wait! No.
Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear.
This is wrong!
Remember your oath.
I just love that
War, victory,
he's the Magister
vigilance,
that
in
Fenris's
death,
sister was working for in Dragon Age 2. Love it.
sacrifice. Good.
I'm gonna have some munchies while they're talking away.
Inquisitor, what an unexpected pleasure. Lord Livius Adamant of Virantium, at your service.
You are no warden.
But you are. The one Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
It looks like you've already done some of my work for me.
What, him? We simply needed his blood. Oh, were you hoping to garner sympathy? Maybe make the Wardens feel a bit of remorse? Wardens, hands up! Hands down.
Corypheus has taken their minds.
They did this to themselves. You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
Even Davinter.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared. I went to Clarel full of sympathy, and together we came up with a plan. Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
Ah, I was wondering when the demon army would show up.
You knew about it, did you? Well then, here you are. Sadly for the Wardens, the binding ritual I taught their mages has a side effect. They're now my master's slaves. This was a test. Once the rest of the Wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
Do you really want to see the world fall to the Blight? What do you get out of this?
The Elder One commands the Blight. He is not commanded by it, like the mindless Darkspawn. The Blight is not unstoppable or uncontrollable. It is simply a tool.
Somebody's certainly a tool.
As for me, while the Elder One rules
Well said,
from
Varric.
the Golden City, we, the Venatori, will be his god kings here in the world.
So Corypheus influenced the Wardens and made them do this ritual.
Made them? No. Everything you see here, the blood sacrifices to bind the demons, the Wardens did it of their own free will. Fear is a very good motivator, and they were very afraid.
That's a lie. The Grey Wardens are heroes. They would never do this willingly.
The Grey Wardens care about nothing save stopping blights. They will do anything to accomplish that. You should have seen Clarel agonize over the decision. Burdens of command, I suppose.
Why would the Wardens try to kill the old gods?
A blight happens when Darkspawn find an old god and corrupt it into an archdemon. If someone fought through the deep roads and killed the old gods before they could be corrupted... Poof! No more blights. Ever. The Wardens sacrificed their lives and saved the world.
That's madness. For all we know, killing the old gods could make things even worse.
Well then, it's a good thing I'm taking this demon army off their hands.
Why would Clarel risk using demons?
Demons need no food, no rest, no healing. Once bound, they will never retreat, never question orders. They are the perfect army to fight through the deep roads. Or across Olay. Now they are bound to my master.
That's all I needed to know.
Oh, please. The Elder One showed me how to deal with you, in the event you were foolish enough to interfere again. That mark you bear, the anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil, you stole that from my master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade. When I bring him your head, his gratitude will be... Ah! Kill them!
So, that went well.
You were correct. Through their ritual, the mages are slaves to Corypheus.
And the Warden Warriors? Oh, of course. It's not real blood magic until someone gets sacrificed.
Human sacrifice, demon summoning. Who looks at this and thinks it's a good idea?
The fearful and the foolish.
The Wardens were wrong, Hawk, but they had their reasons.
All blood mages do. Everyone has a story they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. And it never matters. In the end, you are always alone with your actions.
I believe I know where the Wardens are, Your Worship. Adamant fled in that direction. There's an abandoned Warden fortress that way. Adamant.
Also really, really fucking annoys me that this old Warden Fortress that we're going to is Adamant Fortress. It's an old, abandoned Grey Warden Fortress, but when you talk to Cole, and he says that he went to Adamant Fortress, the Seeker base, to talk to the Lord Seeker. Really? You use the same fucking name for two different fortresses within the same game? That's just fucking... There's no excuse for that. Like, the excuse where they got Sargamak wrong, or the excuse where they got the Drell ability and gave it to Solarians, that's an example of someone, like, remembering something from a previous game, but not actually going and double checking the information. This one, I can't think of a possible fucking reason that two different fortresses within the same game, mentioned within a few hours of each other of gameplay, would have the same fucking name.
Good thinking.
The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
There's one wee quest to do here where... And then we'll never have to come back here again.
Inquisitor.
Report. What's the situation in the Warden's fortress?
Bandits moved in. Worse than quillbacks, if you ask me. They're holed up in there, using it as a base to strike at our supply caravans. Blasted scavengers.
Carry on, Captain.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Suffice to say, they will not be doing it for fucking long, mate. Nope. Hey, new viewer. How's things? We just have one little tiny side quest to do here. Just run over to that building and kill 3 people. And then we can get down to business.
Done!
Oh, tell a lie. We'll not get right down to business because when we go back to Skyhold, we'll have to do a quick lab looking for the quiz quotation. Right, jobs are good. Yep. This should only take 2 or 3 minutes. Quizquisition is he's an NPC that just appears at random and asks you trivia questions. Most of them are things that you would see in loading screens in Mass Effect 1 or Mass Effect Dragon Age 1 or 2.
Yes, sir.
Inquisitor.
You can expect a lot more of that, me getting mixed up in what game we're playing. Like, it happens to me at the best of times, like if we're in the middle of a 2 or 3 month run at Mass Effect and then another 2 or 3 month of Dragon Age, I'll constantly get them mixed up. Now that we're playing them both at the same time, you can expect me to be confused a lot more. Edie, it's 2 hours until you get fed. I'm not gonna say no, Edie, every 5 fucking minutes from now until then, okay? Well, just you go on about your dog business.
Inquisitor.
It's a nice wee staff with a nice ability. Target explodes for 75% weapon damage. But it's a level 12 weapon, and we're already level 16, so ain't no fucking point putting it on. I think we'll maybe go and make Blackwall a nice set of Grey Warden armor before we go and do this mission.
If you require any assistance. Yes? A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Adequate. Based on the partial improvements to Skyhold.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Just remember that we can do the Mage Tower.
We are honored to serve.
A proper mage tower. Every castle needs one.
Nah, we're in business. Checking in case he reappeared up here when we was on the thing, but he didn't. He used to be able to jump off here.
Inquisitor.
We'll leave in. There's only one of them to do now, but if you leave it until after this mission, there's like 3 of them, I think. We'll just do them all at once. I think we've punished him long enough with the cheese wheel on his back. I'll give him that one. I thought, because that's a purple one, that it might be half decent. But it's absolutely pants compared to the ones that I made him. So, right, critical damage and armor penetration.
Where's my hammer?
So there's that one. There's that one. Yeah, we'll make them the other one.
So I'm thinking... Almost gotcha.
I tracked that Venatori mage back to Adamant Fortress. They're looking at assault options now in the war room.
Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. The Inquisitor is just who we need.
Oh, it's been great. Murderous wardens, archdemon attacks, plenty of blood mages and crazy Templars. Just like home.
I know how much you hated leaving Kirkwall.
This is the ass end of Thedas. You know they eat snails here? Still, I think I need to finish this out. If it weren't for me and Bartrand, none of this would have happened. So much for changing our lives.
That's what happens when you try to change things. Things change. You can't always control how. I tracked the Wardens to Adamant Fortress, Inquisitor. Your specialists have my full report. Let's see what we have.
Inquisitor.
At your service.
Right, the audio seems grand, so let's get this show on the road. 36 minutes into the stream. wonder. Did I get any rewards for doing those things? And if I did, should I go and sell them now? Yeah, it's not worth running all the way down there, going through 2 loading screens just to sell stuff. If we need the space later, I'll just destroy it. There's nowhere to sell your junk anywhere at all in this mission, and like the mission through the castle is long, and then the mission through the fade on top of that, so we'll need every inventory space that we can muster.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls.
I like the way you think.
Thanks to our Lady Ambassador.
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabers. They've already delivered the trebuchets.
That is the good news.
And the bad.
And the bad news?
Adamant called the ritual at the western approach a test. He may already be raising his army of demons in the fortress.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright, but if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
Taking this fortress is going to get a lot of good soldiers killed.
Our soldiers know the risks, Inquisitor, and they know what they're fighting for.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it, but we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some wardens may be sympathetic to our cause.
The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and
You, what about you? Sack racing?
Word, we march on Adamant.
Oh, I love this mission so much. Who comes with? Right, Varric is our rogue. Solus is our love interest. And we need to bring Blackwall. So what's the crack, Sack? You a Dragon Age fan, I take it? Or are you potentially an artist? Or did you just pop in to say you and leave again? What do I know about Dragon Age? I'll not say everything, but pretty close. It's my second favorite game franchise. Well, second is a bit harsh. It's joint first with Mass Effect. Over 100 times. Probably way more than that. out of all Dragon Age? Is that supposed to be all them stars? Probably Origins.
They're through!
All right, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
Just because it has the most variety and replayability. In Origins, you can totally fuck the world up and leave it in a terrible state. Whereas the more Bioware games that you go, it kind of devolves into you're just playing the hero's journey and nothing really changes about you. Especially in this game, Andromeda and Veilguard.
I'll be fine. Just keep the men safe.
We'll do what we have to, Inquisitor. Warden Stroud will guard your back. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battle.
I would say Origins is my favourite, and Inquisition and 2 are neck and neck with each other, and then Veilguard's at the bottom.
Too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
Right, how the fuck did I get out of this place? Oh, there we go. No, never. It's just one franchise that never really appealed to me. Like 90% of my gaming is Mass Effect and Dragon Age. Every now and again I'll do an Assassin's Creed game or GTA or Mafia or something like that, but for the most part it's just Dragon Age and Mass Effect. I love the wee note to put on it. Stick this in your 10th blighty. Makes me giggle every time. Yep, every single day. Twice a day.
Stay back. We will not be sacrificed for some insane ritual.
We do 2 hours now, then we'll take a break for 2 hours, and then we'll come back and do 2 or 3.
Can't you see? This is madness. It's no use. Their minds are not their own.
Xbox.
Keep your distance.
The Inquisition is here to stop Clarel, not to kill Wardens. If you fall back, you won't be
I
harmed.
wish I played on PC.
My men will stay back.
Like, see, every time I see a video on YouTube where people have used mods to do things,
Some of the wardens would listen to reason.
it makes me really, really jealous. It's a good game, Dragon Age 2. I think probably the biggest gripe that people have about it is a lot of the areas are reused multiple times, and it doesn't really bother me that much. When you take in the effect that they basically had 18 months to make Dragon Age 2, they weren't going to be able to make loads of unique environments. This game really makes up for it, giving you massive open world environments, and they're all different. Like, some of the writing and the character development in Dragon Age 2 is BioWare at their best. I'm fucking working on a black wall.
We're clear! Let's get to the next one.
You can press on ahead, your worship. We'll clear a path for the rest of our forces.
Come on, come on. Definitely think this is the best gameplay of all the 4 games. Like, no matter what class you pick for Inquisition, you're going to have fun. Like, Warrior, 200 Warrior's great, Archer, great, dual wielding is even fun, and a Mage is super fun. I would say for Dragon Age 2, Mage is probably the best way to go. Although I hardly ever play it, because it means you get Carver instead of Bethany.
Blood mages! It's always blood mages!
Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this.
I'll keep the demons off them as best I can.
One thing, if you watch me stream on the regular, I am addicted to finding loot and hearing all the dialogue.
We need to clear a path for our guys. All right, this one's clear.
We must hurry. Our forces cannot stand against the demons for long.
Pretty sure that that amulet of power was for Blackwall, so we'll give it to him now.
battlements, Inquisitor. Not all the Wardens have stood against us. Willing, we will be able to reason with Corel.
Commander Cullen will hold a path open for us as long as possible, Inquisitor. Our forces are ready when you are.
Get a wee munchie attacking while they're talking.
We have sworn to protect.
The Inquisition is inside, Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tevinter, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. It has been many long years, my friend.
Too many, Clarel. If my sword arm can no longer serve the Wardens, then my blood will have to do.
It will.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
Clarel, if you complete that ritual, you're doing exactly what Adamant wants.
What? Fighting the blight? Keeping the world safe from darkspawn? Who wouldn't want that? And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty!
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then your
They get thanked all the fucking time. I could be the hero for Ilden for stopping a blight.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
Bring it through!
Idiot woman.
Please. I've seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I trained half of you myself. Do not make me kill you to stop this madness.
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
I know he definitely can stop him around. I don't know if that works or not. I'll try this one.
The Grey Wardens have a proud history. You stopped the blight at the Silent Plains, at Starkhaven and Hunterfell, at Aesley and Denerim. This world owes you a debt it can never repay. I would not stand against you if I did not know you were being misused.
Clarel, we've come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
Fucking goosebumps on my arms. It's like the 100th time I've seen this.
Clarel, wait.
I do. Get out of here. This way. Or not this way. This way. There we go, tag.
You destroyed the Grey Wardens!
You did that to yourself, you stupid bitch. All I did was dangle a little towel before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody. You could have served a new god.
I will never serve the Blight!
Farewell. The audio has went fucking mental. I apologize, nothing I can do about it.
Victory. In peace, vigilance.
Death, sacrifice. Oh shit.
Where are we?
We were falling. If this is the afterlife, the Chantry owes me an apology. This looks nothing like the Maker's bosom.
No. This is the Fade. The Inquisitor opened a rift. We came through. And survived. I never thought I would ever find myself here physically. Look. The Black City. Almost close enough to touch.
This is incredible.
What spirit commands this place? I have never seen anywhere like it.
It's not how I remember the Fade either. Perhaps it's because we're here physically, instead of just dreaming. The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
I don't know. I still can't remember what happened the last time I did this.
Well, whatever happened at Haven, we can't assume we're safe now. That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Adamant was using, and there could be others.
In our world, the rift the demons came through was nearby, in the main hall. Can we escape the same way?
It beats waiting around for demons to find us, right? There. Let's go.
This is fascinating. It is not the area we've chosen, of course. To physically walk within the...
Right. You like it here. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, literally.
Solus, you're the expert on this place. Anything helpful?
The Fade is shaped by intent and emotion. Remain focused, and it will lead you where you wish to go. The demon that controls this area is extremely powerful. Some variety of fear, I would guess. I suggest you remain wary of its manipulations, and prepare for what is certain to be a fascinating experience. That's unexpected.
We'll need to look around. We'll need to look around.
Right. This is such a fucking important part of the story where you get your memories back and stuff that I'm not gonna fucking play it with janky audio. So we'll just call it a day here on this one. We'll pick it up here later on, hopefully with the audio issues gone. So thank you to Zach Risen for stopping by using the chat window, talking a little Dragon Age. Always nice to meet Dragon Age fans on here, and Mass Effect fans. So, let's see, it's 6:20 now. We will be back at 9 o'clock. We'll finish this Fade section, go back into Skyhold, maybe do some side quests and stuff, talk to everybody. So, until then, peace out, much love, and goodbye.